Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Brooks Monaghan. And Coach, I know it had to be a frustrating weekend. You play two really good squads on the road to start up American play. 2 overtime losses. That's got to be one of the more frustrating things.
Yeah, it was one of the toughest weekends that I can remember going through. Friday's game against Louisville, obviously a very quality opponent, and was really pleased with the way we played, with the energy. Had chances to win the game. There had to be a winner, there had to be a loser, and unfortunately we were the losing team. But wasn't from a lack of effort, wasn't from a lack of chances. It was just, we felt a little unlucky. I don't want to be that coach to say, we should have won that, we deserved to win that. Could have won that.
Right.
Could have won that, played well enough. Played our style of soccer, which created chances, and it was a bit heartbreaking.
Probably come off that one, as you mentioned, one of those games. 2 good teams, just usually one team's going to grab the win, one's going to grab the loss. Probably felt good going into Cincinnati, and things started out pretty well against the Bearcats through most of the game with a 2-0 advantage. They come back tied up late, and they come back and they get it in overtime.
Yeah, no, it was that was really a tough one, and felt we played pretty well in the first half. Played our style, went into halftime feeling good. Just make sure, hey, let's go get a third. Had several opportunities to score that third goal, and I think that would have probably put the game away. But unfortunately, I felt our mentality was off a little bit. And give Cincinnati credit. I mean, they lifted it. They were pushing, taking chances, pushing players forward, and fighting. And I think we came out a little too laxed, and the momentum changed, and then one thing led to another, and again, they got the win. And based on us not being able to respond the way that we normally would or we should, you have to say that Cincinnati deserved to win that game. But again, created enough chances. It's just it was a mentality. It was a mentality. We still have a young squad here. Obviously, one senior. That's not an excuse. Still a lot of learning going on. But we need some of our freshmen. We need to fast forward a little bit and have them step up in leadership roles, and we just got to make sure that something like Sunday doesn't happen again.
Right. I guess for a young team, this is going to be an early gut check time for them, kind of a testing time. In the hole, just a little bit in the American, there's still a ton of soccer to play, but one of those things, and you've been through it before as player and coach, and it's a thing where you had 2 close losses. You just don't want that to start compounding. You want to bounce back, and you're going to have a tough match this week.
Yeah, no, Rutgers is very good. We're going to have to put a full 90 minutes together to give ourselves a good chance. We're going to have to be focused. We're going to have to play with energy. We're going to have to play our style. All of the things. We've got to do all the little things right. And if we do, when this team does that, they can play with anybody. We have to play our style, and we just have to have that killer instinct.
Is it a good weekend just to have the one match? During the season, you're going to have just the one match here in the conference. Is this the good weekend to have it?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's I think in some ways, yes. But, when you drop a couple matches, you want to play as many as you can to prove yourself. So, every match is going to be tough. We'll take advantage of just playing one game. It'll be nice to get back home. We've been on the road. This will be our 3rd week in a row, but it's part of it. But, I'm expecting big things from this team. I 100% believe in them. I think on Sunday we lost some of that belief during the game, and it hurt us. But, the spirits were high today. We've already had training this morning, and they did a good job. And I think if they can bring that spirit into Friday, it'll give us a good chance to win.
Interesting point you just brought up. Your first 3 matches of the American are on the road, so at least the middle to the back end of the conference season should be home heavy.
Yeah. But road, home. I mean, again, when you're on the road for 3 weeks in a row, it starts to wear on you a little bit. But these kids can handle it. I mean, these girls can handle it. But it's always nice, to get back home after a long road stretch.
All right, well, Coach, best of luck this weekend. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Head Coach Brooks Monaghan, I'm Jeff Brightwell. This is the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.